Welcome to Scott Cooks. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to start with Velveeta shells and cheese with bacon from a box. Yeah, we're not going to use fresh. We're going from a box. We're going to put it in the Ninja Foodi tonight. Then we're going to cook up some Angus Bubba burgers. These are frozen burgers, 100% Angus beef chuck. Some of our favorite frozen burgers. So we're going to cook up some burgers. We're going to cook up some mac and cheese, or some Velveeta shells and cheese. And right at the end, we're also going to go ahead and toast up our hamburger buns a little bit. And we'll probably cook up a little onion or something too for the burgers while we're at it. Stay tuned to see how I'm going to do all this. It's going to be pretty cool. Let's get started on that Velveeta shells and cheese. What I've done here is put 6 cups of water into the Foodi. I'm going to add the noodle. Okay. We'll just give those a little stir with something. How about a wooden spoon? Give it a little stir. Okay. We're going to use the pressure lid for this. Make sure you get it over there to seal. Let's turn on the Ninja. And now this is going to be an interesting part. We're going to use pressure. Keep it on high, that's a default. And for time, we're going to put nothing. No minutes. So what's going to happen is basically we're going to boil water. And then we're going to hold it for 10 minutes, doing an NPR, and then we'll vent it. And the noodles should be perfect. We'll drain them. Get the cheese in there. Actually, we can probably just pull it over to a bowl at that point, because the cheese, this is Velveeta, so it's just going to melt. And keep that warm while we go ahead and stir the burgers up. Pretty awesome, huh? Fire! Alright. Be back in a few. Y'all know, while we're waiting for the pressure here, I did put those burgers back in the freezer. Those are designed to be cooked from frozen. You should not let those thaw out. I'm specifically talking about the Bubba burgers, but that's probably true of all your frozen burgers. If you never tried the Bubba burger, and they're available in your area, they're a little pricey, but you will not be disappointed. The Ninja Foodi is currently building pressure with those 6 cups of water. So the more liquid volume you have in there, the longer the pressure takes. It's only going to take a few more minutes. And as it's building pressure, we've got it on seal. So seal and vent. And there's a little red button there. And once the pressure gets to where it needs to be, that red button will rise up and create the seal. And then this will start counting backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4 in seconds to minutes. And of course we're going to wait for 10 minutes. At the 10-minute mark, we'll take the back of a spoon, because this thing is going to get crazy hot when we flip it, and we'll vent it, pull them out, drain them, move them over, get the burgers in. In case you've never seen this, I'll show you real quick. We've reached pressure, and as I stated before, we're counting up, which is just gotta love this machine. It's really well thought out. So it's going to go for as long as you want it to go. I'm going to go for 10 minutes. 9 more minutes, and we're going to go ahead and vent it. This is what it's currently doing, is called a natural pressure release. So no idea how long that would take to actually release, but we're only going to wait 10 minutes and get it out of there. I'm going to release the pressure at a little past 8.5 minutes. Reason being, it's going to take about 20 minutes. I said minutes. It's going to take about 20 seconds, 30 seconds to fully vent. And while it's doing the venting, it's still under pressure. It's still boiling in there. So we don't want these overcooked, but we don't want them undercooked. Don't like mine real al dente, just a little past. Don't want my crunchy noodles. All right, we're getting pretty good there. So what we'll do is go ahead and stop it. That's cool. We'll take our spoon. And we're going to get a lot of noise here, so don't jump. that pressure off. Get our burgers ready. See all that water? Watch where you're putting your ninjas, guys. It's fun to watch it drop. Boom. Alright, what that means is we can take the lid off, which we're going to do. So have a place to put it. These lids are crazy hot. That water on top, that's not hot. Alright, when you pick this up, it's full of steam still. Up and away from yourself, guys. Put it away from yourself. You might have caught that in the bottom of the camera. That stuff was still boiling as I pulled that lid off. Which is basically all we did was boil water. Yeah, it looked great. I'm going to drain that. Okie doke. I've placed the 2 Bubba burgers, which is only 2 would ever fit in there. These are kind of large. Into the crisping rack, which comes with the unit. Go ahead and just set that in there. Now this time we're going to close this lid. No locking or anything, you just close it. And we're going to do something a little different. We're going to actually use bake roast. Crank it on up there to 390. And we're going to set the time for 15 minutes. And start. And what will happen is, of course we'll check it at 15 minutes. What will happen is these is going to, because we're using bake roast, we're going to be heating from the top and the bottom. If all goes well, we won't actually have to flip these. I'm going to go finish up the Velveeta cheese noodles real quick. Guess this is for you folks who really want to see everything. I'm mixing the cheese in the noodles. Okay, so the noodles are super hot. Just drained them. Get that cheese go gooey. It's Velveeta, so it melts real easy. And there's a little package of bacon bits they included. Oscar Mayer bacon bits. We'll throw those in a minute. And then we'll just put a cover on this, keep it warm. And I'll probably make a vegetable to go with the meal, but I doubt I'm going to do it in the Ninja. I could do it in the Ninja, but everything will be ready when those burgers come out. So I'm going to have some veggies on the stove top just ready to go. Let's talk a little bit about safety real fast. I'm trying to put this in all of my videos. So if you've seen a bunch of my videos and you get tired of hearing me say it, please fast forward. Okay, anyway, I'm just wiping up that water that spewed everywhere. Okay, this is a vent. I'm at the back of the Ninja right now. That's about as close as I can get. That is really hot. So be careful where you put this thing. Don't back it up to a wall. You're going to melt the paint. You could melt the paint anyway. Just be aware. You know, especially if you're doing broiling or any high temperature stuff. We've already recorded 160 out of here. Obviously, it can go a lot higher. All right, that water didn't get on the floor, did it? A little did. Let me grab a paper towel. One of the features of the Ninja Foodi is the ability to lift the lid to sneak a peek. They even give you permission to do it. So we got about a minute left, and I'm going to go ahead and lift that lid. I'm going to hold the camera back so it doesn't fog. Look at that. You still see a little red, but we're getting close. And they are browning. I just already checked. They're browning on both sides because I'm using bake roast. If I were to only use air crisp, probably more on the top than the bottom. So we're probably going to go a minute or two longer than we have here. So we'll just go ahead and bump the time more on. Let's just give it add 5 minutes to it right now. And we'll keep checking. It might not go the full 5. Okay, alright, the burgers are done. Put on a couple slices of extra sharp cheese. We'll put the lid down. They'll be melted in just seconds. It's really hot in there. Once they come out, we're going to get their buns in for toasting. And for toasting those, we're just going to flip it over to the air crisp because we don't want the bottoms cooking, just the top. I'll show you. Alright, the burgers are out. It literally took 30 seconds. Now I've used the rack. I put the hamburger buns on top. Now they're going to be very close to the top of this. So we're only going to do this for a couple seconds. Drop the temperature and start. And Obviously, we're not going to leave those in there very long at all. Just getting a little crisp to them, and we're ready to go. I've switched it from air crisp to broil. I think that's going to give us a better effect, what we're looking for. Ignore the time. Just set it to anything when you're doing with this stuff with the lid, because you can just keep lifting it up. So when you set to broil, you don't have a choice on your temperature. It's just going to go, and it's probably around 500. So we're going to have to be very careful here. All right, you can already see the brown. In fact, they're done. Stop. Power off. Oh yeah, perfect. Here's the finished product. Frozen hamburger, Bubba burger, in the Ninja Foodi. Velveeta cheese and noodles in the shells in the Foodi. And some mixed vegetables done on top of the stove just to save time. Alright guys, if you like this kind of video, please subscribe to my channel. Please comment. Please hit the like button. Hit the bell. That way you'll be alerted next time I put a video out. Take care, guys.